Hello! Welcome to the Awesome Tub. I'm your host, the Awesome Tub. And let's learn how to write a print statement in Java. So looking at the screen, you may notice that Java has a main method enveloped in a main class. This is a property of Java as it is a heavily object-oriented programming language, and as such, all methods go into a class and all algorithms go into methods. So let's open up the main method and type out our print statement, which starts with system.out, and then we define it as a variable of print stream. And since we need to keep our variable name short, but also related to the object it is a type of, we'll call it Szymanków-Szyczyzna. Now the next step is to define a queue of characters. Let's call it Kylishichinska. And let's define our Kylishichinska as a linked list, because obviously a linked list is a queue. That's something even a third grader can tell. Now let's add some characters to our Kylishichinska, starting with a capital letter H. And then let's add an E to our Kylishichinska. And actually in the next step, we can write a for loop. And then in the for loop, we can say that we can add a letter L to our Kylishichinska. Now let's add an O to our Kylishichinska. And now let's be a little fancy here, a little learned, perhaps inventive as one might say, enlightened, or perhaps even well-versed. And add a backspace character to our Kylishichinska, specifically \U0020. And perhaps we can be a little bit more magical and add another capital letter to our Kylishichinska, specifically the capital letter W. And then we add a lowercase o for our Kylishichinska, and then a letter R for the Kylishichinska, and then a letter L for the Kylishichinska. And the final letter we'll add will be the letter D for our Kylishichinska. And then we end off with a bang, an exclamation mark for our Kylishichinska. And now let's define a character, and let's name it and let's make it the value obtained by polling from the Kylishichinska. And then we make a while loop, and basically it runs until then inside the while loop, we make our Szymanków-Szyczyzna append the and redefine our by pulling from the Kylishichinska, and at last we are now done. Now let's run our code and see what happens. And it prints out hello world.